Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here live on Showdown, and we are here to see what Kenny Omega has to say after the unexpected arrival of the Demon, Finn Balor.
You all saw what happened at next one up. I walked into that ring ready for a fight. Ready to prove why I am still the SFM champion. And for credit, I did. I beat Bowser Jr., I beat Joe Hendry, and I beat DOMINIK MYESTRIO. Flawless act, of course none other. But then, after the match, I was expecting an actual celebration. I was expecting to finally get what I've always wanted, and that's to leave all of this behind. But instead, I was reminded that some people don't change no matter how many years go by. Finn Balor, you call yourself the Demon, hide behind the paint, darkness, and the fear you think you create. But underneath all of that, you're still the same man I've known for years. The same disrespectful, arrogant, ignorant man who thinks the world revolves around him. You attacked me because you want to send a message? Congratulations, you got my attention. But here's what you don't understand. We've shared history that nobody else in that locker room can truly understand. Bullet Club wasn't just a faction, it was a revolution. We changed professional wrestling together. We stood side by side and built something that people are still talking about today. But somewhere along that way, we lost sight of what made us great. You stopped fighting for respect. You stopped fighting for legacy. You started believing in your own hype. And now you think because you painted your face and embraced this demon once again that everyone should bow before you? I'm not one of those people. I fought too hard, sacrificed too much, and carried this championship with too much pride to let someone like you walk in and think you can take it because of who you used to be. You disrespect this champion, you disrespect me, and worst of all, you disrespect everything Bullet Club was supposed to stand for. So here's what's gonna happen to you. I'm done running away from fights. I'm sick and tired of people thinking that I can't put up a fight for myself, so I'm gonna be first to do it. I've been around long enough to understand how this works, so let's get to the point. At Starbound, I'm not stepping into that ring against a legend from my past. I'm stepping into that ring against a man who's forgotten who he is. And if I have to remind you, I'll do it with a fee trigger, I'll do it with a one-winged angel, and when it's all over, the world will remember the return of the Demon, or Finn Balor. They'll remember that King Omega survived it. And then, when that bell rings, your history won't save you. Your mind games won't save you. And the Demon will fall to the best battle machine.
And Kenny Omega taking the unexpected route out. I expected him to kind of run away like a coward, but he's really challenging the Demon head on here. Almost like he... Oh no. And the light's back on here. Yeah, but something seems off. JD McDonough isn't in the ring, and Kenny Omega knows this too. Where did JD McDonough go? Oh, something's happening backstage. Something's happening backstage. There's McDonough. Oh God, he looks bad. What the heck happened to JD McDonough backstage here? It's now Oba Femi waits in the ring for his challenger for the Revolution Champion. If anybody really will accept the open challenge here. I mean, episodes ago, we got Javon Evans. Now it's time to see who's going to enter the next one. Oh, well. And if it isn't my former arch nemesis, Adam Cole. You know, I don't have the much of beef as I used to have with him, but I still kind of hate him a little bit. But this is going to be pretty fun here. Adam Cole against FEMI. This is going to be a show for me to watch, and I cannot wait for this matchup. And the Revolution champion on the line here. Adam Cole in the corner comes Oba. Now Adam dodges that uppercut in the corner, and now Adam takes FEMI down. That's the best offense I've ever seen Adam Cole get in this match here. And now last shot to the back of Oba's head. And now Adam Cole looking for Panama Sunrise here. Can he hit it? If he does, it may be over for the ruler. But Oba tosses him out like yesterday's garbage. FEMI was having none of that from Adam Cole. And now there's the uppercut in the corner. And now FEMI just tosses Adam Cole across the ring. Oh my God. And now FEMI is feeling it here in Showdown. He's bringing a showdown, alright, as now Adam Cole being sized up. Oba's got him up. FEMI with a fall from grace right to Adam Cole. FEMI into the cover. FEMI retains the champion. FEMI has had many title defenses so far in his reign here after winning it at WrestleMania, and you gotta wonder, after all these superstars that he's gone against, who's gonna take it from him.
It's been 2 straight episodes, and nobody has been able to conquer the ruler in his open challenge. Challenges are starting to get a lot easier from you. I need some competition. I need only the most gruesome, only the most strongest, only the most worthy warriors to step up to me. Other than that, don't bother stepping up. And here is a little warning for people. The ruler is soon going to take over SFM. And that is going to start sooner than later.
Now FEMI making a statement here tonight in SFM.
Some people have been asking me questions on why, after everything that I've been through, Jade, after all that I've sacrificed, all that I've given since my return at WrestleMania, why I decided to do what I did to my supposed former best friend, Io Sky. You see, this was never about me starting a whole new journey, turning over a new leaf, and being Ms. Goody Two-Shoes. This was always about me getting back the champion that is rightfully mine. To keep in mind, the first ever women's champion here in SFM, I won that position back at WrestleMania 5 in that elimination fatal 4-way. And Io Sky is our current champion after I helped her win at WrestleMania. I'm the reason why Io Sky won the Extreme Champion at WrestleMania. Don't forget it. And I even tried to get Bianca to join us, but she got injured when Tony Stratton decided to moonsault both of us. But you see, this was always my plan. My plan was to always, first of all, gain support from others to simply make my job against Jade Cargill easier, and I pinned her not once, but twice, and closed the door on our story. Then, when it's all said and done, on to Io Sky, and when I won the women's next one up, it's only between me and her. And Io, I'll give you credit, you're one of the greatest women superstars that we've ever seen here in SFM, but you're nothing matched for the greatest women's champion of all time. Me, Liv Morgan. Jade Cargill put me on the shelf for a whole year, and I come back, and I single-handedly destroy everything that she once created. Now look at her, she can't even show her face anymore, it's so embarrassing. And now brings me to you, Io Sky. Io, I honestly liked you, but there's one thing that I despise about you. And that one thing is you run around here putting on this fake smile towards everyone while people like me have to go through pain stuff, and you over here just running around living your life, living your fantasy dream. Well, guess what, sweetie? That dream is officially over, because at Starbound, I'm gonna reclaim the champion that's always been tied to me. And when I do, not only am I gonna destroy you, but I'm also gonna destroy what that champion stands for. You see, when I ran things, we had a champion that was an all-star type of champion to showcase the best women here and to showcase what we got to prove. But instead, it was turned into some joke, some extreme garbage, just to give the audience a good laugh. Well, no more. Because once I beat Sky for the Women's Extreme Champion, I'm gonna take that champion, I'm gonna reshape it, I'm gonna revise it, and I'm gonna turn it into the Women's Champion once again. No extreme garbage. No hardcore death stuff. It's gonna be legit. And that's all going to be at the hands of the greatest women's world champion of all time, Liv Morgan.
Oh, stand up for Liv Morgan. Oh, wait a minute! Sky! Oh my god, Sky coming out to get revenge on Liv Morgan after what she did to her at Next One Up. Looking for a powerbomb here from but Liv Morgan escapes it just barely and runs outside the ring. And Liv Morgan taking the scenic route here.
Liv, you stabbed me in the back, you betrayed me, you manipulated me. Now this ends with me. You think you can come back and take over everything that I worked so hard for? I grinded in this business for years just for this opportunity, and I am not going to let someone like you take it all away from me. You may want to try and destroy the lineage of this title and what it represents, the rules that it sustains. But if you want to take that away from me, then you gotta at least prove you can handle it. Because as this champion states, any match has to be a rules match with this champion. And I know the perfect one that will suit you the best. We all remember the time when you got arrested for reckless driving, am I right? That night, you didn't know what to do. You didn't know if SFM was even going to rehire you. But you got lucky. But that didn't stop you from that night when you had to spend times behind bars. So, you're surely used to all of that. You're used to the chaos, you say. Well then show me it. At Starbound, it will be Liv Morgan versus Sky for the Women's Extreme Champion in a steel cage match. And I'm glad that you got to finish your rivalry with Jade Cargill after coming back from a year of being injured, because now you're gonna come back and you're gonna get injured faster than you made your return by the hands of me. So I hope you enjoyed your time back here in SFM. But just note, it wasn't a return. It was a welcome back visit. But I'm about to send you back out of SFM because we will not let you take over what we have.
What a challenge made from Sky, and it's official. Liv Morgan and Sky will settle their differences inside a steel cage. Now Kyle O'Reilly sends Buddy Matthews right into the turnbuckle there, and now Black Mask right from Alistair to Bobby Fish. Meanwhile, here comes Roderick Strong here with a knee right to the face of Alistair Black here. Oh my god, now Damian Priest with a clothesline. Here comes Kyle O'Reilly here, trying to get up here, but now a big boot collects him, sends him outside of the ring. Now Roderick Strong off the ropes here, looking for a roll-up here on Damian Priest. Is the roll-up going to be successful though? Damian kicks out. Now Damian misses the clothesline. Super kick from Kyle O'Reilly. And now the Undisputed Era with their tag finish here to Damian Priest. Is that it for the Judgment Day here? Yes, it is. The Undisputed Era, for the first time in SFM, are going to get a crack at the Trios champions here. And honestly, we've never seen a dominant team go up against the White Six, but this may be the White Six's first toughest challenge here in SFM, as they have to do war with the Undisputed Era at Starbound.
Alright team, listen up. I have some news about JD. He's got some injured ribs. That crate was pushed on him with God knows what in it. Look, I don't know how that happened, but we need to stay together. As long as we all stay together, nothing can break us apart.
What? Guys, you here? Stay close here.
The lights keep going out. Wait. Where's Tamatanga? Nick? Matt? Callus? Where did he... What is that? Come on, guys, let's go! Oh my god, Tama! What the heck happened to you? What? Can we get some help over here? Oh my god, seriously. Can we not get some help over here? This man literally just... Oh my god. Tama's gonna be alright. Get some help! Come on, what is this here?
Now Dominik Mysterio on the top rope. AC on the ground looking for a frog splash, but AC gets the knees up here on Dominik. And now, here comes AC STEELE back up to his feet, looking for a spear right to Dominik, and it succeeds. And now AC STEELE not playing around after everything that's happened to him over the course of half the year here, looking for a different finisher here, right to Dominik Mysterio. AC into the cover, hooks the leg of Dominik, and that's it. AC STEELE gets the win in his return match. What a win for AC STEELE, being a little more dangerous than usual as we see here. But after everything that he's been through, I don't blame him. I'd be this way too. Now AC STEELE asking for a mic here. And he's got one, and I think he's got some things he wants to get off his chest here.
Over the past year, I have undoubtedly rebuilt myself and saved my career. When I first came in here, I was only here then in, then off. It was kind of like an on and off kind of situation here. I was a part-timer. I was here when I was needed, I was here when I wanted to be, but I never fully committed. Until last year struck. I came back, I set a goal for myself, and when I was gone, I was out in the gym every single day working out. You may ask me, what does this all have to do with my current situation? Well, allow me to tell my tale. I worked hard, and last year at SummerSlam, I won, then the Hall of Fame champion, but now known to you all as the Revolution champion. In that moment when I won it, I felt like everything that I had worked for had finally paid off. I was finally given trust by this company to carry on my back at times when things were dark for us. When Kenny Omega, really still is, but back then when he was truly the worst that he was. I was carrying this brand on my back, having banger matches every single episode. Some even called me the real top tier champion. I even thought that I had a possibility of going to challenge Kenny Omega while still being the Revolution champion if I had won the Royal Rumble. I even went through tough challenges such as Oba Femi, Logan Paul, dare I say, Dominik, dare I say, even Ilya Dragunov, who I thought then I was going to lose the champion to. But never in my life would I have ever thought it would have ended the way it did at Hexagon earlier this year. This whole year so far has been an up and down emotional ride for me. I lost the Royal Rumble, which was fine, but I lost the Revolution champion due to Randy Orton. I was supposed to fight Sami Zayn. We still don't know what happened. All we can assume is that he got injured by Randy Orton, and we haven't seen him since. But Randy, I have to be honest with you. You're one of my favorite wrestlers. I look up to you almost. When I was a kid, I almost wanted to be you. I was always doing the RKO stuff, 2 different plushies and stuff. I was outside, almost acting like Randy Orton. I was doing all of the poses. And when I had the opportunity to face you, even though you did what you did, I was pretty excited. But then, you decided to take the coward's way out and beat me when I was injured. You targeted my ribs. And then at WrestleMania, you ruined my one and only opportunity to walk in my hometown, in my home state, as champion in front of Gillette. And if that wasn't worse enough than O-Ring was, I didn't even win it back because of you. Then you costed me my rematch against Oba on the show after. And then we had our match at Clash in the Coliseum where you punt kicked me. Look at my side of my face. Cameron, get this up. That side of my face, this has still been on me. I didn't think I was going to recover very quickly, but you're lucky that I did. These people are lucky that I did. Because if I didn't, I don't think I would be able to wrestle again. But it's because of the way that I am that I was able to recover quick. I may not even be 100% yet, but I'm still doing it. So Randy, that leaves us here. I costed you the next one-up match because of everything that you've done to me. And you still can't see all the pain that you've given me. So at this point, I gotta physically give you more pain. I don't need an extreme match type, by the way. I can break your back with my own 2 bare hands, and that's what I'm gonna do. Because Randy, there's only one way this can end, and it ends with me. I'm challenging you to a one-on-one match at Starbound. And I promise you, this time, I've done my homework on you. I've seen every one of your moves. I'll even go and get some advice from past wrestlers that you've faced. And at Starbound, I'm going to end the legend of the legend killer himself, Randy Orton.
And Ace is still throwing out the challenge for one more match at Starbound.
Look, JD and Tama are getting the medical attention that they deserve. They won't be back for at least until after Starbound, they said. So we gotta make sure that we all group up and stay together, because the more that go by, the more that falls. Maybe this will too. But I know he won't end us. I'll talk to you guys when I get out. I just need to do something quick.